Good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of Good Sports Podcast. My name is Hayes. I use he, him pronouns. I'm a software engineer, I guess. Yeah, who are you, friend?
I'm M, and I am a tutor, and professionally, I just kind of fuck around.
He fucks around, he finds out,
A lot of finding out recently.
rolls around in the dirt, in the mud, like a little piggy. That's what you do professionally.
That is what I do professionally. I get paid pennies for the hour to roll around in the mud.
Yeah, honestly, that sounds great.
In this economy, pennies on the hour for something I'd be doing anyway.
Yeah, no, that's actually I'd be losing money not to do that. That sounds awesome. Like what kind of mud do you like to roll around in?
The wetter, the better. I love that.
Wet clay.
I love that squelch.
Ooh, you know. So funny story, we have 30 minutes to record this podcast because we don't know how computers work apparently, despite
Despite professional software engineer.
yeah, I can't figure. But hey, audio is like its own thing apparently. So,
So we both went into it with how hard can it be?
yes.
We reserved the space for 90 minutes. Surely we'll be able to make it
90
work.
minutes. That's luxurious. We're going to have plenty of time. We're going to have more time than we could even need. We're swimming in time. No,
No.
incorrect. Well, I mean, it didn't help that I was 30 minutes late.
If I mean, I wasn't gonna say that, but
No, you should call me out.
yeah, he arrives 30 minutes late with an iced coffee.
Yeah. Well, okay, to be fair, there is an iced coffee place inside this library where we're recording our podcast, and I feel like that's just really unfair to me to assume that I wouldn't show up with an iced coffee.
I was a professional. I drank my hot coffee on the bus here.
Hot coffee? Wow. Really?
Yeah.
So you don't like iced coffee?
No. It's too my teeth are bad.
You have sensitive teeth.
I have sensitive
Okay,
teeth.
well, that's a skill issue on your part.
First of all, my teeth are just like the rest of me. Sensitive.
Sensitive, soft, and covered in mud. Okay, I have a story to tell about my night guard. This is fascinating stuff. So, I went to the dentist because my teeth hurt, and they were like, I can see that you're grinding your teeth a lot. Like, it's a problem. And then they were like, we'll make you a night guard. Oh, by the way, it's $800. Okay. And I was like, you know what? Fine. What the hell?
You can buy a rubber sports mouth guard on Amazon for $12. You boil water, you put it in the water, you mold it to your teeth, and then you never have any problems.
I know.
What makes it worth 788 more
So
dollars?
they did like a 3D scan of all of my teeth. And I could see it on the screen of like them doing like a ghostly 3D scan of my all of like my whole mouth.
Like an X-ray that they do
No,
at the dentist anyway?
no, it was fancier than an X-ray. It's like it's like okay, the difference between an X-ray and the 3D T scan is like, do you know how they have like an ultrasound for a baby,
Hmm.
but then they have the 3D one where it looks creepy?
Hmm.
It was like that, but for my teeth. Okay, so I pay $800 for this night guard, right?
You know what else could form to your teeth for $12? A rubber mouth guard that you buy from Amazon or any sports distributor of your choice.
Okay, I know that now, just now. I learned that just now. Okay. But it's fine. I already paid it. It's not like I can fucking return it. Okay, it's not a Kohl's. It's a dental office. They're not taking it back. I get this mouth guard, I put it in, and I start drooling excessively. Like I'm trying to sleep with it. It's so big that like it's just the drool is just like pouring out of my mouth and like down my chin. Like it's disgusting.
That's hot.
Like you say that, but I'm sure there's someone who like
Oh
that
yeah.
is it for them. So so I lose it immediately. 'Cause
You know, I think they sell them on Amazon in packs of 3.
I know. Okay, listen, I don't support Amazon, okay?
Okay, sports distributor of your choice. You could go to a Dick's.
We forgot to say, by the way, for people who are confused, this is not a sports podcast, okay?
This is a podcast where we ask friends on and then ask them mean questions.
Yeah, we kind of like, do some light bullying, call them out, do some like call outs to people we know. But today we're not doing that. This is a just chatting episode. We're just hanging out. So anyway, if you were expecting sports, I'm really sorry. Actually, you know what? I'm not sorry. I'm gonna take ownership of this podcast and say I'm not sorry.
Your life needs to get enriched by thinking about drool.
So anyway, what happens is I finally go to sleep with this thing and I immediately take it out in my sleep. Like I don't remember taking it out. I just wake up and it's gone. Okay. I'm like, where is this thing? Like, is it on the ground? Is it under my bed? Did it fall like between my bed and the wall? I'm like down there with the flashlight. And this is like a week. Like, I can't find it for a week. And here's the thing about what's under my bed, it's none of my business. It's none of my business.
So you spent $800 and you had it for a week. That's like $115 a night.
Well, it's supposed to last for the rest of my lifetime. So, I mean, it doesn't like degrade.
That is the thing about the rubber ones is you'd have to buy them
Exactly.
again.
If you think about it, I invested $800 in my dental hygiene instead of $12 that I just have to keep spending over and over again.
So you'd have to buy. Yeah, we don't need to hear me do this math,
No, no,
but
you're right to do this math. Okay.
I might be wrong, but you would have to buy 50, more than
Okay.
50 of
Okay.
them for the $800 one to be
To
worth it.
to be worth it. Yeah.
So I don't know how long you plan on living, but I would
Okay.
have taken that into account.
Yeah, no. Well, I plan on living more than 50 years. More than that than I currently have lived. So 50 more years into the future.
For any stalkers, this puts his age range between 0 and 50.
Please don't dox me. I lost it. And I was like, you know what? It'll turn up. So like it'll turn up. I'm not that worried. I'm like, whatever. I'm moving in a couple months. I'm sure it'll come out in whatever. Okay, so I
Depending on where it turns up, I don't know if you want to put that back in your mouth.
so I've had this thing lost for over a week. I've changed my sheet since. So like I know it's not under my pillow or something. Like I did check all the crevices of my bed. So last night I wake up in the middle of the night with a shooting pain in the center of my back.
Did you swallow it?
No. I wake up with a shooting pain in the center of my back and I'm like, what is that? What is it? And I can't figure out what it is. It's my mouth guard that was trapped between my sheet and the mattress. So then I'm like fisting underneath the mattress trying to get the mouth guard. And I was so tired when I finally got it. I put it right into my mouth and then I went to sleep.
See, if you had spent 12 to $15, that's probably a high estimate, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's for like one of the really nice ones.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have had to put it back in your mouth. You could have just gone and bought a new
I could
one.
have just thrown it away. But no, I'm like, I spent even in my sleep, I was like, okay, this is $800. I gotta get the most I gotta get as many work hours into this mouth guard as I possibly can. But when I don't wear it, I can feel that my teeth hurt from grinding. It's like, why am I working so fucking hard in my sleep? What for? What's my goal?
This also could have been avoided with some lifestyle changes. Chill.
No, I can't chill, okay? Like I never used to grind my teeth until I started developing chronic pain. And now I like during the day I can stop myself from grinding, but like at night I can't stop grinding.
We got a Sigma male over here.
I'm a Sigma male. I can't stop grinding. I've been sober from grinding for 10 days. But actually I haven't.
10 waking days.
10 waking days. Yeah, I don't grind during the day, but during the night I can't stop myself and sometimes I'll wake up and I'm like clenching my teeth with all of my might. It's like am I dreaming about eating beef jerky or something? Like why am I chewing so hard, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm probably going to get some kind of disease from putting my mouth guard into my mouth after it was trapped between my mattress and my body in the sheet for over a week.
Have you cleaned it?
No, I didn't clean it.
You've been awake since then.
Well, then I came here. No, I didn't clean it.
Oh, see, I was handing you the opportunity to say, sorry, I'm late. I was late.
I had to clean
I
my
had to
mouth
clean my
guard.
mouth guard.
No, I didn't clean it. I popped it out and threw it on the bed.
On the bed.
Which, I do have other people in my bed kind of a lot.
And you attract them all with your gnarly mouth
No,
guard.
I don't want them to know about the mouth guard. It's like my secret. It's like my kryptonite. It's like I'm so sexy, I'm so awesome, I'm so cool, I'm hilarious, crazy cool, hilarious, type of guy, but if these bitches find out that I have a mouth guard, it's gonna be all over for me.
Not just a mouth guard, an $800 mouth guard.
Yeah. Well, that would be a flex. You know how some people have like diamond mouth guards, grills. It's like, yeah, bitch, this was $800. Except it was just a poor financial decision. So what's going on with you? Have you what have you been up to?
Not much. Surprising no one. I do improv twice a week.
Twice a week.
Yeah,
Oh, because you go to the
I
studios.
go to the studios.
What happened in studio last night? I couldn't go.
Shocking.
You
He's never been to a single studio.
I've never been to a single studio.
What happened? Well, there were five of us.
Was your mom there?
No, she's in Spain.
This guy does improv with his mom.
Actually, she and I go out of our way to not be in scenes together.
Why? It gets mean spirited quickly.
It's very restrictive to be trying to improv opposite your mother. She and I have a very good relationship, but characters I played yesterday, a guy who wants to sin all the time and frequents brothels. I don't know if I'm fine playing that character if my mom's in the audience. I don't know if I'd be comfortable
Yeah.
playing that character opposite
Opposite
my
your mom.
mother.
Yeah.
And she's like, yes, and honey.
She's like, I'm so proud of you. Your brothel scene was amazing. It was comedic genius. I mean, I feel like if I did improv with my mom, it would turn into a therapy session, and then we would probably physically fight.
So the only time she and I have wound up in a scene together, the prompt was something like someone is jealous of someone else's professional advancements. And I was like, what's the least offensive way I can take this? And I was like, all right, someone just got really tall and is good at basketball.
Damn,
And I was
my
like,
dream.
hey man, I can finally dunk a basketball. And then my mom goes, well, I don't care about your dinks, dunks, danks, because she didn't know what that was.
Doesn't know what dunking is?
She doesn't know what dunking
I'm
is.
gonna dunk on your mom so hard the next time I see her. And by the way, I see M's mom frequently, just like randomly. Like I have run into her like 3 or 4 times at just random social events that he is not at.
No.
Just like his mom is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more in a social circle with your mom than I am with you, actually.
Well, that's because I'm not in much of a social circle.
You're in a social circle of one.
Yeah.
That's fine. We need our introverts. I feel like introverts are secretly running the world.
I think everyone we can think of that's actively running the world is probably an extrovert.
Exactly. But they're not actually running the world. They're just the face. Behind it is an introvert who's reserving the podcast space, setting up the microphones. Just as a random example.
Oh, that's good. My random example was going to be Trump is definitely the extrovert and
Yes.
Musk is the introvert. Although,
Is Musk an introvert? It's giving desperation. I just don't know which way it's going.
yeah.
An introvert who is desperate to be an extrovert,
Hmm. Hmm.
but is not. But also, ketamine might make you more of an extrovert, than you naturally are. How much Benadryl do you think you would have to take to start hallucinating asking for a friend?
I don't know. I know Reddit does.
Okay, I should, yeah.
It's not. These are not the fun
No, I've
hallucinations.
heard that Benadryl hallucinations are pretty sinister.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would like voluntarily do that.
There's so many
Yeah.
better over the counter drugs to abuse.
Oh, really? Like what? Sounds like you know what you're talking about.
Well, if you're not me, I've heard like cough syrup.
This could be a scissor podcast,
I
rating different types of scissor.
I get so nauseous whenever I take even the recommended amount of cough syrup
Yeah.
that it feels like I'm literally riding a boat.
You're like swaying violently.
I would rather be coughing, no voice, than let an ounce of the devil's liquid pass my lips.
And why is it always the most disgusting flavor that you've ever had? Like, people literally use cough medicine to describe a disgusting flavor that they hate? It's like, why couldn't they just make it have no flavor? I don't understand why they felt the need,
It's
you know?
it's because the stuff that they put in there tastes worse.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're actually masking it.
Yes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
couldn't actually make it flavorless because there's a bunch of chemicals in there that taste like poison.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had cough syrup, and I don't think I would. I'd rather just like tough it out,
Yeah.
you know?
Be a man.
Yeah, here's my message to anyone out there who's taking cough syrup. Fucking nut up, man. Nut the fuck up. That's my message. Okay, I need your advice on something.
Okay.
So I've been on T for 1 week.
Great. Congratulations.
I don't know if it's psychological, but I feel extremely horny all the time already. It's
Mm-hmm.
already hitting.
Yep.
And I keep Googling your face.
I don't need to know what you're Googling.
No, it's not bad. Well, it's about to get bad, but this part isn't bad. I keep Googling, like, how, like, really, what is the timeline where I'm supposed to feel this? And it's like 3 to 4 weeks, but it's been 1 week.
My experience was that was the first thing I noticed. It was 2 days.
Yes, that was also my experience. Okay.
I think it might peak later on. It might continue to get to be more. People say, "Oh, it goes away at a certain point." I don't think it goes away. I just think you learn how to cope with it.
Okay, this is gonna be permanent. Which, like, but it's a problem for me because I was already extremely horny. So now it's like another level. And I've developed like a slight obsession with this OnlyFans creator.
All right,
And I want to like actually hang out with her.
a
That's
parasocial.
it is extremely parasocial. Like she does not know that I exist.
Hmm.
So I guess here's why I love our dynamic is because you're basically asexual, right?
Yep.
And I'm like on the opposite side of the spectrum. So I need people like you in my life to tell me when I'm being crazy.
Hmm.
Okay.
I think if you're bringing it up to me, saying I need your advice, I think you've already come to that
I
conclusion.
already know the answer.
You just
Yeah.
want someone else to say it.
Yeah. So how crazy and unhinged would it be if
Yeah.
I wait, you didn't even let me finish. You don't even know what I'm about to say. You have no idea what I'm about to say.
DM'd her on Twitter.
Okay, so you know what I was about to say. Well, I don't know. What if I like reached out and I was like, "Hey, girl,
So
I
so
see you post a lot about T boys on your Instagram."
I live here. If you're ever in the area,
Well, I would probably go to her. She lives in Montreal, and I want to go there anyway. So it's like not even about her. I could just go to Montreal anyway and have a good time, you know?
I don't know if that's a good idea.
And that's the thing about like a parasocial thing
Hmm?
is like obviously she's like performing a persona that's like probably not real, but like she does seem cool.
I also think I don't know if it's a good idea. Like, well, obviously from her perspective, that's super dangerous.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And so, like,
She don't know me.
she doesn't know you. You also, even if I don't know, you have a long-standing social media presence wherever you choose to message her, you still could be a freak in ways that are not evident.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah, and then it's also like she is a sex worker,
mhm,
and how would she think that I'm soliciting her for sex work?
right.
And am I? I don't even know. Like, is this a paid situation?
Hmm.
Is that something that would be expected? And like, how do I broach that? Because it's like kind of illegal and I don't want her to like get in trouble. Yeah. So then I was like, well, what if I start an OnlyFans and orchestrate a way?
That's crazy.
Okay, well, I did recently get an opportunity from some other person that I know that I like used to have sex with when I was in living at college. Who's not a college student, just want to make that clear. She put out a close friend story on her Instagram and she was like, "Hey, I'm starting an OnlyFans." And I was like, "Finally, girl," because she's really hot. And she was like, "I need people to tie up for photos for my OnlyFans, like a
Hmm.
one-off type of thing." And I instantly, it was the fastest I've ever responded to a message. I was like, "Interested."
See, okay, I don't think there'd be anything wrong with you starting an OnlyFans. I think the thing that would be crazy is if you started an OnlyFans with the intent to meet up with this one specific person. I think that's
That
crazy.
is
I
crazy.
just wanted to clarify.
That is
There's
crazy.
nothing wrong with having an OnlyFans or being a sex worker.
Is it the horniness talking that
Yes.
is making me want to do an
Yes.
OnlyFans? Okay. Did you also go through that phase?
I have a very large fear of putting any evidence of myself out on the internet, so that's why I started a podcast. Um,
A public
a public
podcast
podcast
that anyone can listen to
that
where
anyone can
we
listen
talk
to.
about our personal lives?
Yep.
Awesome. The weather here has been absolute shit.
Yeah.
It's really fucking with my energy,
Yeah.
you know? I have to drive to Western Mass today after this. I'm like immediately gonna drive 2+ hours.
For business or pleasure?
Neither. I'm going to my friend's art opening. And
And it won't be enjoyable at all.
no, I mean, it'll be enjoyable, but it's just awkward when you're going to someone's gallery opening and you're traveling 2 hours for that. It's like, well, then I just kind of stand there the whole time like I'm fucking part of the exhibit. Like, what do I do? Well, usually you go to an art gallery and you're kind of like, oh, hi, congratulations, looks great, bye. And then you're out in less than 15 minutes. But I'm going to be there for hours, like the whole time. And I don't know why.
Sounds like you need to be a good sport about it. And with that, I'm noticing that our reservation time is almost up.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we definitely have more to talk about in our next episode.
Yep. So
Yeah.
I think we've got to wrap it up for today.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I feel like good first episode, good first step, getting it out there. We don't have any social media set up yet, but I assume that we will at some point. So go ahead and follow us at Good Sports Podcast.
That's very bold.
Okay. We have not claimed that, as we don't have a website. Like, we have nothing.
Anywhere that's not Twitter, we're not going to have a Twitter.
No, we're not gonna have a Twitter. Like, no, that's crazy. I don't even know how Twitter works, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, we will have a Tumblr though.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my God. Follow us on Tumblr, okay? Tumblr
Tumblr.
goodsportspodcast.tumblr.com. I hope that's available because we have not claimed that. Also, one last thing, I just want to shout out BPL, Boston Public Library. Thank you for allowing us to use your podcast equipment. You did not provide us with any information on how to actually use it. But that's okay. We still love you, and you have a really fancy library. And we are using their equipment for free. So thank you.
Yeah, they made us complete a tutorial, and it turns out the tutorial is how to reserve the space.
Yes, the tutorial is just how to use their websites. It was not a tutorial on how to use the equipment at all. So we're gonna figure it out. But
Yep.
yeah, tune in next week. We have a really fun and awesome guest named Kate, who is a urologist. So if you have any questions that you would like us to ask a urologist, make them as confrontational as possible, and we will ask her.
Signing off.
Signing off. Put